Coffee talk. Imagine brewing coffee late at night with your most loyal customers to chill and vibe and talk about daily life and gossip. Why late at night, you'd say? But anyways, it seems like there's always something happening, good or bad, and we seem to always have this green-haired customer that I really like. But Coffee Talk is another of those vibe-ish games that explores the lives of these unique characters that you really love, and the background music I use for most of my videos and shorts. So good. And even now, there's just so much to pick from, and I generally just really like all these tracks. They're just so good. I'll briefly cover the characters and stories a bit in this world, and there's a lot of multiple races that are in Quirrell. Like sometimes you would see in our world, but interesting that's sort of happening here. Usually you'll see them in the newspaper or one of our loyal customers bringing up the topic of such, which I'll be covering in one of our characters in the future. On your phone, there's like 4 apps you can look at. The top right having your coffee recipes, the left with a funny smile face that has your contacts and your closest homies, which is your customers. It's weird that I think about. While progressing, the story unlocks some more info on their likes and dislikes or just some small facts about them. On the bottom right, that's where the awesome music track is. If I didn't say that enough, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. The bottom right is the Evening Whispers. Really cool because it's some small stories. Pretty sure it's from our green hair chick, but I could be wrong. We begin with Freya. Freya is a cheerful and bubbly, and her dream is to publish a novel, but just so happened to encounter someone high in her GRA media. She presented the idea to him, and if she was able to make a draft by the end of the month, then he would be able to sign her up for a publishing deal. She then balances writing for the newspapers and working on her novel at the same time. What can go wrong? Interesting enough, the novel she's preparing about is only about humans, and in a weird world, it's just the only race. Right? That could have possibly happened, right? We then meet Lua and came in to ask for our recommendation. We asked what's her mood, but she just here to meet her boyfriend. So we gave her something chocolatey and just gave her dark chocolate. Good choice. After making her order, we have a bit of small talk, and she thought this place would be more crowded. Bitch. But I'll let that slide. It is true. We're the only coffee shop that opens past midnight. Definitely not for good for business. Maybe. We just love doing this. Leave me alone, bitch. Interesting. How do we keep the shop running? It's a secret. I do actually have a theory on, I'll save it for another time, but for now, rich as fuck. Another customer comes on, we welcome them to our shop and ask, well, what do you like to drink? I swear these motherfuckers just don't know what to order because he's like, surprise me. Like, what the fuck am I supposed? We asked him if he had a preference because I don't know what that means. Like, does he want me to dip my dick in the coffee and be like, surprise, gotcha? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? Like at most I would ask like, oh, what do you recommend or what's your specialty? What the fuck, right? I don't know. I could be the weird one. I don't know. So we got the order that he wanted, and he takes a cappuccino with some art. For his voice, I legit like give him like,
you are a scammer.
like I'm not funny, but holy fuck, that's what I give. I don't know why. It's just so funny to me. We chat more with our customers. Start to know Bailey is his name, and he is a freelance designer and illustrator. Funnily enough, he used to work for the boss that Freya works at. They both shit talk Steve. Freya asks, how do we deal with bad customers? We tell her it's not that hard, but she also says we're good with our fists. I guess we can throw hands. She leaves to take care of her writing, but we then hear about our 2 peeps, Lua, having family issues and are not taking some sort of news too greatly. We find out even though Bailey and Lua are dating, her parents are not agreed that they should be together, especially now. Same thing with Bailey's side as well, saying also that he's living someplace else. They then get heated argument that he doesn't have to do this. That's their family. Same thing with Bailey's side. He couldn't just stand there to be a part of them. Now, as I mentioned before, the topic of races has popped up. Bailey being an elf, being holy creatures, and succubus being impure. And this sort of thing just really starts to affect Lua and Bailey's relationship. But back at them saying that Bailey said he would sever his family connection, even if it means to be with her. Now, this is quite bad because Bailey can lose his immortality. Lua felt overwhelmed and told him they'll talk about this later. Now, but I do hope you liked the video even though it's so short. Thank you again, and bye-bye!